Hey Toy Addicts, so I'm back from my trip to Disneyland and doing all my pin trading, and I wanted to show you some of the pins that I got. These first ones are just ones that I traded up for, so not necessarily ones I'm going to keep, but I like to trade up for pins. I like to trade every time I see a cast member, even if they don't have something that I need. This one's cute. It's Mickey on like a popcorn. And this I like. There's a new set of these that are ties. And that's a Gaston tie. I thought that was cool because you don't really see Gaston on a lot of pin stuff. This is from the Little Mermaid set. It's the fish that are playing instruments. And then this one is one of Ariel's sisters. And this is also one of Ariel's sisters. So I got a couple of those. I think I had 4 or 5 of those at one time and ended up trading them for other stuff. There's Mickey in an inner tube. And this is Figment, and it's some sort of maybe robot version, or I'm really not sure what's going on there. If you know, will you tell me down in the comments? There's Jose, and this is really neat. Mickey's hands in the shape of a heart. I like that one a lot. Then we have, this one is a really neat one I like. I don't collect Stitch, but I got this one to potentially trade with somebody. And, but it was on the last day, so I never got a chance to trade it. But I thought it was a really cute one, and it's a two back. I traded this with a gal who had a lot of neat pins from like Japan, Tokyo Disneyland, so that was cool. This one I like a lot. Grumpy ear hat. And then Queen of Hearts. This cute Bambi one, which I may have had before, I can't remember. And then there's another of the fish playing the music. And there's Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. I love that one. The little feather sticks out over the top. I might end up keeping that one because that one is just too cute. And then this one, I'm not real sure what's going on this one. It's almost like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Minnie. And she's opening a box or delivering a box. I was like, she's kind of dressed in brown. It's supposed to be like a UPS person. I don't know. So it's an interesting one. And it says, I don't think you can see it, but it says Ellie of 1500. So I don't know. I just thought it was interesting, so I traded for it. So there are my traders, but not necessarily keepers. And then I'm going to show you more of what I got. So here are the pins that I think probably are keepers. And this one, I actually found this at a thrift store that we went to. Oops, I have it upside down. Oops. I actually found this at a thrift store that we went to. I think we were in Central Point, Oregon, on our way down to California because we did a road trip this time. And this was a quarter at the thrift store. They had some bins and I was digging through and I found this old Splash Mountain with Brer Rabbit on it. Isn't that neat? I thought it was pretty neat. And I have a collection of like rides and attractions pins, so I thought that would be perfect with that. I traded this one with someone who had their trading book out there and was, you know, just came to Disneyland for the day to trade. And I have a collection of Minnie in the red and white polka dots. But it also says on the back here that it's, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says Disneyland Resort Paris. Parisian. Ooh. But I thought that was kind of cute. And I also got another one for my mini lanyard, a little ear hat. And this one I thought was fun. I'm starting a Huey, Dewey, and Louie collection. There's not a lot of pins out there for that, but I found this launch pad, and he was from the Disney from DuckTales with, you know, Huey, Dewey, and Louie were on there. So I thought, well, maybe it becomes a DuckTales collection, and then I can look for Uncle Scrooge in there too, and the Beagle Boys and stuff. So that would be fun. I don't know how many of any of those I'm actually going to find, but I found Launchpad. And I think this came from a collection of birds, because I have another pin that's this shape. That's Camilla the chicken from the Muppets. And speaking of the Muppets, I found a Kermit the Frog. I actually have one of these in my collection already, but I got this one as a trade-up, and I think I'll probably give it to my mom because she likes Muppets too. And then I got two Zoom Zooms, Mickey and Minnie. And these will probably both go on my mini lanyard. I'm trying to not collect Zoom Zoom stuff because there's just so much, and then that takes me down a whole new rabbit hole. But I did really like these pins, and I found them. These are the only two Zoom Zooms pins that I found on lanyards, so they were really cute. This is a new collection for the 60th, and I found a few of these three of the pins while I was trading. The horse-drawn trolley, which I rode for the first time, and I have a video of riding that. Unfortunately, it's not a white horse. It's not Brother, but that's a really neat pin. I don't think I've ever seen a pin with a trolley on it. And then there's Flora. My connection with I was Merryweather, but that's okay. And then a rocket ship for Tomorrowland. So I thought this collection, I haven't seen the rest of it yet, but these ones were really neat. And then I got a popcorn turner of Oogie Boogie, who is not out this time of year, but I have seen him before, and he's pretty awesome. He's usually only out at Disneyland in Halloween time when the Haunted Mansion is A Nightmare Before Christmas. Otherwise, the popcorn cart has Gravedigger, Groundskeeper, Roasty Toasty instead of him, which is what they call the popcorn turners, by the way. They call them Roasty Toasties. But that's a fun one. When we were there, it was Dapper Day, so I got a Dapper Day pin. I just got their little pin back button, which I thought was really cute. And then I got a couple of Nerds ones. Oops, not her. I needed this one still, so that was a good one to find. Mini I Love Nerds. And then these two, which were ones that I didn't need, but I'll just add to my extra Nerds classroom prize collections, which I haven't given any of those away yet, by the way. Oh, and there's one more nerd. Oh. There's one more nerd. Daisy Duck. And then this is from a collection that's old Russian nesting dolls. I got a Merryweather on that one. And then this little gal is from Small World. She's real cute. She'll go with my Rides and Attractions pins. Now this one, I don't usually collect the food and the just kind of general Mickey heads ones, but this, you know, I collect Strawberry Shortcake and Disney pins, and so it kind of went together, I thought. So this will probably end up in my Strawberry Shortcake room somewhere with my Strawberry Shortcake jewelry. It's kind of a cool crossover pin. And then I got two really neat Ursula pins. Both of these I traded with other pin traders. I've seen this one before. This is before I was collecting Little Mermaid pins, and so I didn't get it. But I have not seen this one before. I thought this one was really neat. And then I did get one Little Mermaid, which I think I might already have her, but I don't have very many Little Mermaid ones right now. I had picked up a bunch of like Ariel's when I was there, like Ariel's sisters and the fish playing the different instruments set, but I didn't really want to keep those. I wasn't too enthralled about them, so these are the only ones that I kept. And then I got these two. That's Hitchhiking Ghost. It's from Disney World. I wish that was a Haunted Mansion in the background there, but it's still pretty cool. And a large pin. It's really big. And then this one, this was a trade I actually did with a little boy. He was like maybe 7, and he just walked up to me and he pointed at a pin on my lanyard and he said, "I want that one." And I was like, do you have some pins to trade? And so his mom walked up and she pulled out this tin of pins and she said, you can have anyone in here you want. So I was like, wow, the bride from the Haunted Mansion. And it was a real basic pin that he wanted. But she was like, yep, they're his pins. He can trade whatever he wants for them. So I got this really neat Haunted Mansion pin. And I don't think I've seen this one before, so I thought it was pretty cool. It's pretty small, but it's got 2 pin backs. So, whoops, I thought it was pretty interesting. And then the last little one that I got was this little Sully. He's cute. They really don't have that many Monsters, Inc. pins, so kind of grab onto them when I get them. And I think that's it. That's my big pin haul from my Disneyland trip this spring. Thanks for watching. Catch me on eBay, Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, my blog, toy-addict.com. Like this video, subscribe for more videos. I'm gonna have more. If you liked this one, you'll like more of my other ones. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.